Well, hello and welcome back. Thank you for coming back. Today, well, you may have guessed it, we're in downtown Kato Paphos. We're going to go for a little walk down the Kato Paphos Promenade, and we'd like you to come with us. There's various shops, bars, restaurants and businesses and street traders that we'd like to introduce you to. But before we go any further, I'd like to introduce you to the most beautiful woman in the world, and her name is Ochin Grasivia Lover.
Hello everybody, how nice to see you again and again.
And again. Stick with us. There we are. We've got the balloon mafia going on, always smiling. Yes, yes?
Yep.
So if you want one of those balloons, you've got the cheaper ones up there. They're €7 and those are €10 a pop. Any child's face lights up when you give them one of them, that's for sure. Even Ochin Grasivia Lover.
Even I would like to, my daddy doesn't buy it.
I'll buy one later, that's for sure. Right, first restaurant on the block here, that's Chloe's. Great Chinese restaurant indeed. Everyone who's ever eaten there always says what a great meal they've had and great service indeed. And it's a beautiful looking restaurant. When you look from the outside, the decor is beautiful. There's a nice tranquility and a nice calmness to it. And when you walk inside, it even gets better. It truly is a work of art. It's a great restaurant indeed. Next door to that, of course, is the Ocean. Very popular restaurant. Very popular from morning until night. If you go there in the daytime, you can buy a pint. But guess what? Only €1.69. You have a great breakfast. Then you go into the lunch service and then the evening meal service. Well, all I can say is their T-bone steak and their rack of ribs are quite simply to die for, that's for sure.
And the crispy duck in the Chloe restaurant. And
mouth-watering.
no, spring rolls.
And the spring rolls, there we are. She's confused her restaurants, but we're back to the Cleos, to die for, that's for sure. Now, this is the Promenade, there we are. Pretty busy, that's for sure. It's around about 10 o'clock at night now, and as you can see, it's quite busy. Coming towards the end of the season, by the way, but there's still an awful lot of people knocking about. You've got the Ideal Cafe over there, you've got the Aphrodite's gift shop next to that, another gift shop, and then you're into the Baccarat restaurant. The tall guy in the white shirt that came out of that restaurant, his name is Mr. Victor. So if you spot him, walk up to him and say, hey, you've got a Mancunian wife, because guess what? His wife is all the way from Manchester, hence he doesn't speak just Greek, he doesn't just speak Bulgarian because that's where he's from, but he speaks very good English, and he's actually got a slight Mancunian accent to go with it.
What accent?
Mancunian. That's the term we give to people from Manchester.
Really?
Yes, really. There we are. So he's now grabbed two young ladies and he's dragging them into the restaurant. There we are. He's going to see if he can get his hand into their pocket and get some of their money. There he is. Hard at work, Mr. Victor. He's an absolute star. There we are. His eyes are like an eagle's. He hunts you, gets eye contact, brings you in, sits you down, gives you a menu. The idea is to get you to eat, obviously, and to relieve you of a little bit of your money. But as I say, there's a nice way and not a nice way, and that's quite a nice way to do it, that's for sure. Cindy?
I think Mr. Victor and somebody like him, most of them here, they have a good ways.
Yeah, most of the people on the promenade have got a nice way with it. There's not many people who are going to growl at you and shout at you outside a restaurant, that's for sure. That's reserved for, well, should we say some other places, because in general Paphos is a very friendly place to be, a very open place. Crime, well, that's pretty much non-existent. You haven't got to worry if your younger generation go for a wander. Even on Bar Street they are pretty safe, that's for sure. You may not see that many police around, that's because you don't need that many police around, but there are always someone around, security, plainclothes police officers, that sort of thing, making sure that we are safe. Because Paphos is a great place to be indeed. That's the Bianco, that's how they say it, isn't it? So that's the Mar White Cafe. And then next door to that is the Bella Rosa upmarket gift shop, which sells all sorts of things from hats to sea shoes, as I call them, sunglasses, suitcases, and rather upmarket t-shirts and handbags. Great place indeed. And I'm pretty sure we're going to get a copyright straight, because over there is the beer feast going on, and I can hear those lyrics very clearly. So I think we're going to take a diversion and go that away.
Yes. Otherwise, as more we go in, then closer we get.
Yes. So stick with us. So we're going to go into one of the back streets off the promenade. Just over there you've got the Captain's Bistro restaurant, and upstairs you've got the Captain's View restaurant. Obviously the same group of restaurants. One caters more for the daytime and one caters more for the nighttime. both with a spectacular view out to the blue Mediterranean Sea. Because, well, we have a bit of a saying on our channel: the sky is blue, the sea is blue, I'm dressed head to toe in blue. All that's actually missing is
you, of course you.
so get yourself over to this window and have a look at the sunglasses. That's what she wants to say.
It was Jeremy or Simon needed to be checked of his eyes, because they are having their own
The machine that checks your eyes. Machine that checks your eyes.
Ophthalmologist.
Machine that checks your eyes.
No, it's a man.
Machine that checks your eyes. Just confusing with English. Right. What she's actually thinking of is getting in there to get your eyes checked, and then she shows you a pair of sunglasses, and well, you know what happens next. You get your credit card out and she walks out with a smile on her face.
Actually, I don't want any more glasses, by the way, now. I've got enough.
Well, luckily I've got that on tape, that's for sure. Anyway, lots of gift shops in here. And we're going to come out this little side entrance at the back, and that's going to take us out towards the area which you should be familiar with. Oh, we've lost her. Hold on. We've lost her. She's been sidetracked. There we are. There we are. So much for not wanting anything else on her travels tonight. Let's keep going. Gift shop after gift shop. And then this is the rear alley that links us out towards, shall we call it, the Papa Antonio supermarket. It's going to come up on the left-hand side, or the rear of it. And then the building in front of us now in the distance is the former Debenhams building. So that means that that is the Leptos Basilica Holiday Resort. Coming up on our left, in front of us, and of course to our right across the road to the supermarket. So these are some of the back streets. Again, I use that term very loosely. Yes, they are back streets, but it's not something to worry about. If you cut through them, you are going to get out either end with your hat on, your sunglasses on, your watch, and your wallet still in your pocket. That's for sure. It's not that kind of neighbourhood. So this is some of the Basilica Holiday Resorts. Some of it's privately owned, some of it is Leptos owned, and some of it is sublet out to tour operators. And of course, some people sublet out their apartments as well. And on the very corner here, you've got Theo's Diamond Shop. I think it's closed, so we'll keep going round. And there's music playing absolutely everywhere because it's Cyprus night over at the Basilica Resort, so we'll stay away from that as well. So tonight we're having a bit of a wiggle and a bit of a waggle because there's music guiding us, shall we say. Over here we've got a craft shop that's selling all sorts of linen and silk, some nice little pop-up umbrellas.
And they are
Have a
nice.
look at that, and they're very nice.
Yeah.
Very, very nice indeed. Napkins, tablecloths, all that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
Very nice linen shop. Very popular in Cyprus, and this sort of stuff is very, very popular as a gift to take you back for your friends, your family, loved ones, your neighbour, that kind of thing. And then next door to that, you've got another gift shop, well, clothes shop in fact, and that's called April's. Again, a very, very popular shop with so sweet Caroline and Mr. Nigel Carter's credit card, that's for sure. So stick with us. We are now just to the rear of the Kato Paphos Harbour area. That's the big car park extension, which is where the former bus station was. The temporary bus station is over there where the big floodlights are, and that eventually is going to be moved out to the Tomb of the Kings Road. That's where the bus station is going to move to. Now, we're going to walk you down here now and take you back towards Kato Paphos Harbour. This is where Major Tito hangs out, and they're getting ready to close down, as you can see. They've obviously had a busy day, and they're going to show you, got a little video up, it's going to show you a little video because Major Tito is racing around on a scooter. Right. There we are, that's Major Tito himself. And he's demonstrating to you how to use one of his electric trikes. He should have his own YouTube channel, that's for sure. So, if you want a bit more information about them, they are scattered about up and down the hotel's road to rent. And this is the main branch. You come along the Kato Paphos Promenade, turn at the end, which is the Harbour restaurant, walk up for about 50 metres, and you'll find their main office there. 15 euros for an hour. Quite a good way to, shall we say, outrun the heat or outrun the police for gumbarus if you've got one of those. Silvia?
Yeah, and you know, if you are planning to spend a little time and see more, yes, you should take them. You should rent those bikes.
Now, this shop we've been trying to get open for a long, long time. It appears that the boss is not actually in there, or is that the boss? I can't remember. I think it might be, but I think he's had a bit of a haircut. He's smiling. Yes, he's had a haircut. It is him. He's had a haircut. There he is. That's the boss himself. Let's go and have a wander. We've come a few times, as you know, and the shop's always been closed. And it's a work of art, this shop. It's got some great, great shoes in here as well. And Graciela LaBouffe has already fallen in love with something. Look at that. She fancies that and the shoes to go with it. And this. It's getting more and more expensive.
Like that.
Yes.
Very nice.
There we go. Simon, Jeremy, you listen? You're watching intently. These are the kind of things that she likes.
Oh, I like this
Well,
one
of course
also.
you do. Of course.
I like very...
Of course.
Obvious.
He's smiling. He's getting the joke, and he's also thinking of the money. Yeah. Let's have a wander. Yes. Let's have a wander. Let's have a wander.
That's why he's sitting.
A nice shop. Really, really nice shop there.
Very nice shop.
There's lots of things in here for the lady, for the love in your life. And then there's the odd thing over there for the man. Not a lot. Mainly, it's a female-orientated shop. Lots of them. Handbags. And there we go. That's the man's section. Of course, men don't need to choose that much. Those are quite nice. Those are quite nice, actually. Yeah. Yes, I'm quite difficult, but if it's blue, I normally quite like it.
Wow. I would say all of the things are beautiful here. We would like to thank you again and again for watching. We are now in the lovely shop, and I'm afraid Mr. Paul's wallet is gonna suffer. Wish him good luck, and wish me good luck too. Bye-bye, and come and see another of our madnesses.
All that's left for me to say is thanks for watching. And of course, if you like what you see, please hit the like, click subscribe, and please come back for a little bit more of our madness. I'm going to go negotiate with that man over there and see if maybe he'll have a little bit of take pity on me, because he already understands that she wants to spend a lot of money. Thanks for watching.